So I wanted to let y'all know that I have only two openings left for tomorrow. My morning and afternoon is already filled. and so you won't be able to get in for the morning or afternoon, but I do have a couple of spots available in the evening. Okay. Um, So the way that you do that is just visit the website, or you can cash at me, okay? Or and I also do accept Venmo. All of my payment info is below in the video description box. Um, I wanted to come and talk to y'all about how to prepare for a reading, okay? How to prepare, okay? First of all, try to make sure that you are in a quiet environment. Um, to where there's minimal interruptions, because what that does is when there's interruptions and when it's a lot of noise going on in the background, it makes it very difficult to connect. Okay, so try to be in a quiet room, preferably either your living room or your bedroom. Okay. I do have some people that will call me while sitting in their car, and that's usually because they don't want the people in their house to know that they're getting a reading a lot of the times. But, try to be in a quiet environment. Another thing that I like for y'all to do is to take a shower, because a lot of times the way that I do my readings um, is I'm going by your subconscious with a lot of it, especially for a lot of you guys that come to me. A lot of y'all are very intuitive yourselves. And so, a lot of what you're manifesting, especially when it comes to things that could be happening in the future, okay? A lot of you guys are subconsciously manifesting your future outcome. And it's very well, it's I guess it's one of the first things that you learn about it when you're getting readings. But just realize that a lot of you guys, especially because most people just want to know, most people are not looking for necessarily an outcome of a situation. A lot of people are mainly looking at the current, okay, and then even how the past is having an effect on the current and how the past can have an effect on the future. A lot of what happens in your futures is determined by your subconscious. You determine the outcome, which is the reason why, whenever you're doing spell work, it is important for you to focus on what you want to manifest and not what you don't want to manifest, okay? Because those are some of the most difficult clients, to where, they'll want to manifest certain things, but a lot of you guys will subconsciously manifest other stuff which can slow up your results. Okay, it will. And I know that that sounds weird, because a lot of times when I am working, when I'm doing work on you, I am working on um, changing the future outcome of a situation that your subconscious has already determined, which goes back to the fact that a lot of the outcomes of situations are like the future. Like, for example, tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be determined based upon your subconscious. It's going to be based upon your subconscious thoughts. Typically, your everyday life is going to be determined by your subconscious thought process, typically for either the last 30 days, the last 60 days, or either the last 90 days, which does include the moon cycle. So a lot of the times when you guys are not manifesting something, or if you are manifesting something that you don't want, You're manifesting that out of your subconscious. It's coming straight from your mind, and it's going to always manifest like that if you continue to, um, allow the subconscious mind to determine everything. And then also, when you allow your subconscious mind to dictate your future outcome of any situation, okay? Now, also, just on a little side note, this is where your deities can really, really help you. Your goddesses can really, really help you, or either your gods can help you. Because what you're doing is, Deshaun Harris, you already know that I'm on the up and up. What are you talking about? Really? Really? Do you even have to ask me that, boo boo? Do you really have to ask me that? Um, Back to what I was saying. A lot of what you are manifesting, you're manifesting it yourself out of your subconscious. So whenever I'm doing any kind of spiritual work for you, I'm not just working on a situation, I'm working on you, especially when it comes to money and health, especially when it comes to those two things. I'm working on you. Okay. Now, a lot of times, and this is the reason why we go to goddesses and gods and deities, is so that they can help you along. So it's pretty much like a win-win situation. However, another thing is that your subconscious can be blocking out a lot of what you want to manifest in the future. Okay, everything that you're dealing with, everything that you're going through is determined by the subconscious. Okay, it is. Okay. Now, other things that are out of your control, like for example, this crazy person that constantly, every single time people get mad at me, they want to harass me at the workplace. I don't appreciate that. However, it's that is not something that I am determining out of my subconscious. I would never create something like that. This is pretty much the status quo because of indoctrination, indoctrinated beliefs of people. So every single time this one person is upset with me about anything, in which they don't have a right to be upset with me about anything, all of a sudden I start getting weirdness on my channel. That is an example of something totally different when you're dealing with the male species, okay? Again, like I was saying, when it comes to males, this is the millennium of the woman. This is the world of the woman. And it is what it is. It's nothing you can do about it. Harassing me on YouTube, coming in here, flipping the thumbs up and thumbs down, up and down. See, those are things that is because people want to control what they can't really control. But you can control it if you start being more respectful. Mm-hmm. And appreciative. Okay. So that's something that I don't, because for some reason, all of a sudden, weirdness sets in. Whenever this person is upset with me, as a woman, I can give birth, which means that I control life and death. So again, throwing a temper tantrum, coming up here to YouTube, being weird, it just, you got to step outside and stand outside the woman's work. Period. Stop trying to stop. That's one of the things that drives me crazy. I am a Virgo moon. Okay, you need to look up what that means. You need to familiarize yourself with my spiritual beliefs, because I'm not going to believe anything except for my own beliefs. I'm not going to believe in what you believe in. I don't believe in disrespect and misogyny and all that bullcrap. I don't believe in that. I think that's a mistake, and I think that's why people are sick and dying. Okay, so it's like I said. Um, which God is the most powerful? All of them. All of them are powerful. There's no most powerful. It just depends on which ones, or which ones you're connected to. Okay. So, again, um, If you don't understand, if you don't have an understanding of witchcraft, you probably should not be over here. And this is another issue. See, Deshaun Harris, the reason why you're asking me that is because you don't have an understanding of it. Okay. You don't. And that's very atypical of my clients. My clients have a very deep level of understanding of what I'm doing, and it just doesn't make any sense. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad. Deshaun Harris, if you want to go and promote Christianity, then go promote it on your own channel. If you want to go and promote Christianity, go promote it on your own channel. Okay? You can, because I'm sorry. I listen, I don't understand how you can believe in a God that is supposed to be all powerful, but you have a problem with Jamila. I don't get that. I don't get that. I really don't. So and it's not about me having a problem with Christianity. It's just that I'm a little bit, um what's the word that I'm looking for? I'm a little bit defensive about that because of the misogyny that exists within that particular religion. I am so sick of misogynistic men. Listen, I'm damn near getting ready to flip over to the other side. I'm getting ready to turn into a lesbo if you men don't start acting right. For real, because I done had it. See, and then this is what I'm talking about. Y'all come in here with these other unfamiliar deities. I don't know that deity. I have no idea who that deity is, whoever that is. I don't like when y'all do that. Okay, if you want to, why do y'all come over here to promote your gods and God? Look, I respect your need to worship certain gods, but why don't y'all ever revere these gods on your channels? Why y'all always come over here with it? Hmm. Why do y'all always come over here with that? Why are y'all always over here harassing me when I am letting my people know when I'm available for readings? What is the point in all of that? Cause see, I've been trying to be nice. I have been trying to be nice. I have been. Okay, seriously. But in reality, I'm a witch and I can fuck you up. Stop coming over here with that shit. Stop. That's not the point. The point is that y'all keep coming over here with this Christianity stuff, and it's not cool. It's not. Go over to your channels and worship. You know what's crazy is that all of these so-called Christians all day have been worshiping themselves. That's what y'all been doing all day. All of y'all that have a foundation in Christianity, you have not, you haven't even shown any respect for your own God. Why should I? Like, I'm so sick of the religious people coming over here. You're never going to change me ever. I don't care what you do. You're never going to change me ever. Okay? Stop with the crap. I am not your wife. I am not your girlfriend. I am not your sister. I am an only child. Do y'all realize I don't have no brothers and sisters and I'm single? Hmm? Y'all realize that? Do y'all realize that I don't have any brothers or sisters and that I am single? I don't have a husband. So don't so I'm not understanding why you're supposed to be doing that. I don't need you to come over here and minister to me. Okay? That's fine, SBC. You can adore me in silence. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Seriously, because you know what? All I got to say about that is that God helps those that helps themselves, okay? And yes, I do work with people that are Christian. Yes, I do. Christians perform magic all the time. I know several Christian witches right now. What's the point? What's the point of all that? Okay, so yeah. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. What I was letting y'all know is that my morning is already booked. My morning and my afternoon is already booked, but you guys are more than welcome to book for the evening. Okay, you can do that by visiting my website or either cash apping me. Now, the how to prepare for readings. Okay, let's get back on the subject, please. Please. I know Christ loves me. I know that. I know that. Forgive me for what? Forgive me for what? What do I need to be forgiven for? What did I do? Hmm. What did I do? What do I need to be forgiven for, Deshaun Harris? What is it exactly that I did? Did I kill somebody? Did I steal from somebody? What did I do exactly? Okay. You can't answer that question, can you? Can you answer that question? What exactly did I do wrong? I have done nothing wrong. Seriously. It's not blasphemous at all. And see, that's your understanding of it. That's your understanding of it. Okay? Like some of us don't, a lot of us don't see it that way. Okay? Anyway, to prepare for you guys' readings, what I want you to start doing is making sure that you're in a quiet space. It's best for you to take a shower beforehand. Okay, what this does is it actually scares off a lot of, excuse me, a lot of spirits that might be clogging you up. Because, like I said, any reader that is reading you, they are reading your subconscious. That's it. That's it. That's the whole secret behind readings is that we are reading your subconscious. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put you on timeout. Go on timeout, sweetie. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. That person needed to take a breather. Like I was saying, okay, we're reading your subconscious, so it's really important for you to prepare yourselves for your readings by doing like a little mini cleanse because what will end up happening is that static will end up sort of like blocking you, which makes it more difficult for you to read. Okay. And there's a lot of interruptions in the transmissions and so just make sure that you do that if you can. A lot of y'all come to me in full-fledged panic mode, which is fine because I always have Saint Michael, Saint Raphael, they always step in whenever this is happening. I have been dealing with a lot of crazy stuff the past week that I can't really discuss because it's too sensitive of a topic. But as far as like with my clients, and it is not been easy. Sorry about that, y'all. So if you can, try to prepare yourself. Now, when you are under psychic attack, it's very difficult because fear ensues and a lot of people cannot touch water. For some reason, water, it's like it just freezes you up. I can still do readings under those circumstances, but just don't try to hide it from me. The best thing for you to do is to be perfectly honest during these readings, seriously. Even though I'll feel it, my spirits will protect me from it to where I only feel like maybe 2% of what you're feeling. But the rest of it, I'll see it very clearly because I am an empath. Okay. So just make sure that you do that. And it kind of helps you to not waste your money because that 30 minutes goes by fast. An hour goes by even faster, which is why I'm now offering 2 hour readings again. Okay. All right. So, Deshaun Harris, if you feel very strongly, anybody that feels very strongly that you have to come in here with negativity because you don't agree with what I do, you know what? You're causing more harm than good. Please stop doing that. Please. You are actually causing more harm and irritation to me by doing what you're doing, which means that you're more evil than me at that point. Stop trying to force your religion on people. Stop trying to do that. There's nowhere in your Bible that says that you're supposed to be doing that. Okay. This is where you guys start to feel power and that power starts to corrupt you. And then this is when you need a cleanse. This is when you need my advice. Trust me, I grew up in the church. I grew up Baptist. Okay. So, I totally understand where you're coming from. My God's and God is okay with me. God is okay with me. Is God okay with you? Because a lot of the times when Christians do that, they're simply projecting. I swear to God, it's every time you see them. I mean, it's been proven over and over again, especially in the news when they keep catching these pastors and priests, you know, boinking children and stuff. So it's almost like it's a projection. Don't worry about my soul. Worry about your soul. My soul is fine. My soul is fine. Okay. Okay. D Block Santa. Hello. Hello. You came to bring me some gifts? I love gifts. Okay. All right, y'all. That is it. I will see y'all later. I just wanted to come and make that announcement. Also, another thing, I am very leery about people texting me before the reading and then asking me, do I have time for a reading? I've become very skeptic of that because I feel like it turns into soliciting when you contact me and you say, hey, I want a reading, and then you don't go and purchase one. Trolls have been doing that a lot. Trolls have been doing that a lot lately. And it's like, why are they doing that? I already, like, it just doesn't make any sense. It's almost like, when I come on here and I advertise my reading services or whatever I advertise, y'all like to try to devalue it and say that I am begging. I ain't no money hungry person like that. In fact, that's how I manifest, with the exact opposite. But I just know that there's going to be a couple of people that are going to want to speak to me tomorrow. So I was letting y'all know kindly that I do have openings in the evening, okay? Tomorrow. My morning and afternoon is filled up. Otherwise, that's just what I wanted to say, okay? Because it's like, no, like I don't see anybody going to any other person's channel. I'm not special. I'm not more special than any of these other witches on here. I'm a witch. If y'all feel like I'm damned to hell or that I'm going to hell, that's perfectly fine with me. That's perfect. That's perfectly fine with me. Okay, seriously, because it's starting to get old, and it's been going on for like at least the past year, like hard body, and it's starting to irritate me. It is, okay? When you're trying to interrupt my business practices, it's really irritating because I mean, how do you know that I'm not a servant of God? You just assume that. You assume that, and you don't know what I'm doing. Seriously, because I've had people lodge wars against me to try to hurt me, and all I have is an intent to help people. I'm a very sweet and kind and loving person, and I just don't deserve that. I'm just one of those I'm very outspoken. I speak my mind. I know that a lot of people don't like that, but it is what it is. Okay? You either love me or you don't. You either accept me or you don't. If you don't love me, then you don't have to watch the channel. But I also feel that on some level, a lot of you men out here, you want to interrupt a woman's money. And I am very vicious when it comes to that. I will bite you. I will. I'll bite you. Don't play, because this is how I earn a living. Please be respectful. Please be respectful. Trust me. I have a 20-year work history. 20 years. I was a licensed realtor for 2 of those years. Okay? No, actually, how long is it? Probably about 4 years. I didn't really do much with it. So trust me, I've worked it. I've worked for Sprint. I've worked for Best Buy customer service. I've worked for property management. And most of the time, women rule the property management market as far as with jobs. But I have worked jobs. I've seen it before. I've seen that misogynistic demon, and it ain't doing nothing but tearing you up. Okay, so a lot of y'all men need to detach from that energy because you're creating negative karma for yourself. You are. Okay, because I've worked jobs. I've worked in corporate America. I have, and I had nothing but males attacking me. So my gods and my goddesses led me right where I'm at today. It is not a mistake. I do not regret it. I don't care how you can attack me till the cows come home. I'm never going to regret what I do on here. So y'all might as well just stop it right now. Seriously. I don't want to go through this another year. Because to be honest with you, to me, it seems like it's not even about God or doing what's right. It's about vampirism. And see, that's when I get upset and that's when I'll start doing work. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Have a happy Monday. If you're interested in a reading, you know where to reach me. If you're not, then just don't. Like it, like I. Okay, y'all. Bye. Peace and love.